Hello and welcome to my shop, such as it is. This is the handle to my plane, my hand plane, and it is frankly way too small for my hand. Even if I try and do like less than a 5-fingered grip on it, it just isn't comfortable. So I'm going to challenge myself to make a new handle, and I'm going to do it out of pine first. If I can manage that, I have a piece of mahogany here, and I'll make a final one out of mahogany. Anyway, wish me luck. All right, so the first challenge I have here is with the height of the handle. And you can see from the location of the adjustment lever here, I can't really go any higher with this. So I was trying to figure out how to make a taller grip that would better fit my hand. All right, and this is what I've come up with. So that's the original handle here. What I'm going to do is come off of it, make like this additional shape, so I'll be holding it back here. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but that's the plan. So what I need to do is cut this template out, attach it temporarily to the wood, draw around it, and then cut it out with the only saw I have to do this, which is a coping saw. Actually, it's not entirely true that the only tool I have for this is the coping saw. I also have a jigsaw. I just don't know if it'll be able to cut well enough, but that's the only spot that really might give me a problem. Maybe even I could do a rough cut with the jigsaw and then refine it with a coping saw. I'll try that. I've never had a whole lot of luck with coping saws, to be honest. But there's a lot of things I've never had a whole lot of luck with. Well, this could be a tough angle in here, too. You know, even if I can't make that as it sits, I can probably still, like I said, at least rough cut it and then finalize it with the coping saw. All the music you may or may not be hearing in the background is royalty free. I found a video channel with no copyright background music. So it's a random assortment of stuff that, in theory, I can have a little music going in the background there and it won't get me a copyright strike. I mean, not that a copy strike is actually going to be a big deal for me right now because this channel is so small. All right. And this is just kind of proof of concept, so I really don't care about the quality of the wood here. I do want to avoid the knots. This is a craft spray. I really need to find something, as I'm thinking about it now, like a temporary one. Like a temp version of this, because this is not meant to be temporary. I mean, it's also not like the world's most powerful adhesive either. But I want to be able to peel this off later. I'm sure such a thing exists. I just thought of it now because this is the first time I've ever used a template to try and make something with the wood, so it's only just occurred to me now that I could use a temp spray. All right, let's try jigsawing this. right, keep the jigsaw right underneath the table. We'll leave it unplugged until we get the blade in. And a couple sets of blades here. I'm just going to grab whatever one I have that's the skinniest. Which I think are these, right? That one has maybe seen a little less use. Might be time to get some new jigsaw blades. At least some more that are specifically made for making small cuts like this. Like on the whole, yes, I've got plenty of blades here. Yeah, that's my most narrow one. Here we go. Now I think I want to try and clamp this. Let's do that. I mean, also on my insanely long to-do list is to knock some holes in the side of my table here so I don't have to use these giant clamps on it. But here we are for now. Right. And I'm going to throw on some eye and ear protection. Although jigsaws aren't super dusty, so I think I'm going to pass on the breather mask this time. Should do this first. Yeah. Oh. Gotta plug it in first. All right, that's not awful. I really need to build myself a scrap bin. Okay. This is too thick this way, but I need to shape it down. We also didn't get a nice parallel cut. The jigsaw blade was bending, which is not surprising. I still need more practice with a jigsaw. But it's close enough to work with, I think. So this needs to be thinned down. But other than that, all right. Step 2. Step 2 involves the drill press. Now, where did I put? Give me just a second. Oh, I know where it's going to be. Let's give these a try. Although I think the biggest one, pick one that'll fit in those angles properly. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. That's right, these are backwards. Reverse threads, left-handed threads, whatever you want to call them. Sure that's nice and secure. You know, one of the things I've been thinking about is I am genuinely cavalier about working around a drill press. For some reason, I just feel so much more comfortable with it. Maybe it's just because it's a drill. I don't know. Possibly I'm more cavalier than I should be. Maybe I should give it a little more respect. Because this thing can absolutely do some damage. I mean, every power tool is inherently dangerous. That's just reality. But like where I'm changing a router bit, I'll make sure that the router's unplugged I'll put drill bits in this without unplugging it, which maybe isn't a great idea. I mean, when I go to adjust the belts, to adjust the drill speed, then I unplug it. Because that will easily grab your finger and take it right in. All right, we're on the slowest speed right now. Let's see how much this being out around is going to be a problem. All right, I need to take that speed up. That is definitely too slow. I don't know if I can get you a shot of what I'm doing here. There we go. So you loosen this back motor. A little latch there for that, and you just change the belts to the other end. That goes all the way up on that one. This one goes all the way up on this one. I don't know if you can run them in between, but I don't. I'll have to see if I can find an actual owner's manual for this. Find out if it's safe to run it in between settings. And a little bit of pry bar. All right. Round two. right, somewhere along the line there, my microphone cut out. I don't know where. Anyway, we need to try and drill this angle. This base rotates. I should figure out what that angle is first, huh? Need more practice with the angle finder anyway. Zero it out. It says 63 degrees. 65 degrees. That's a weird angle. You think they would have gone with 45, but put this down. But 45 is right around there, so it's clearly not 45. It looks like it's 60, 63, 62 or 63. Okay. Now I think to change this angle, we need to loosen the bolt under here. Let's raise this up so we can see. At least so I can see. The light under there. Pretty sure the only way to change that is to loosen one or both of these and rotate. And it is marked up here. But I don't know. What do you think? That's going to be smaller than half. Nada. Wow. Okay. If that's supposed to loosen, sure the hell don't wanna. I mean, I don't see any other way to adjust it besides loosening these or loosening this. I know you can't see what I'm pointing to. Yeah. Okay. 10 mil fits. And this has got angle marks on it. All right. I am going to have to look up an owner's manual for this. But until such time as I find that, I'm not going to be able to rotate this platform. Which means I'm going to have to angle the piece instead. I think what makes the most sense for that, I don't know if I'm gonna, even if I'm gonna have a drill bit long enough to get all the way through this. Good spot for a Forstner bit, though. I mean, I could just cut a 65-degree wedge. And just put it under there. Except I got to keep this. I think what I want to do is clamp this between another two pieces. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm fairly sure that that panel is supposed to be able to tip. But I don't know how to make it do it right now. So what I'm thinking is, if I clamp this like this, make this 90, then I'll have that the right way. And then I can just run the drill down through. Now, grab the old speed square. This is another tool I need more training on, or more practice anyway. Watch some videos on it. I just need to spend more time using it. Okay. All right, I think this will work. I'm feeling moderately confident. Now, hole size. We've got 2 hole sizes here, and actually 3 if you count that one. Although I don't know if that actually needs to be that large. The one I'm most concerned with right now is the diameter we need to get. Oh, I had it there a second ago. You need the diameter to get the thread through there, the bolt. Threaded rod. So, since I love me some Forstner bits, let's see if we've got an appropriate sized Forstner bit. All right. This is, what do we got here? 1/4 or 6 millimeter. It is exactly the right for the bolt hole. But obviously we're only going to get about that far down. So we'll have to make 2 passes. Let's check out that one. Imagine that's only going to be 1 or 2 sizes up. Like it's an in-between size. That needs to exist as bigger so that this will fit in. But that can be a little oversized. So let's go just a little oversized on that one. One's a little bit bigger. A little bit wider than the diameter of that. But that'll be fine. All right, back over to the drill press. All right. As deep as we can go with that. It's warm. Unsurprisingly. Now let's do our countersink here. And this really just needs to go down like the depth of the bit. All right, that's all we need for that. All right, now I've got to do the drill through in the other direction. And it occurs to me that it's going to be challenging to make sure that both ends of this hole are lined up properly. Without a bit that's that long to go all the way through, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. I could mark on here. That'll get me this. But it won't get me this. Hey, it's a prototype. I'm just going to eyeball it and see what the hell happens. All right. You know what? I'm also gonna take the drill speed down a bit. I've had it on a lower speed when I've done my other Forstner bit drilling, and I really kind of like it there. Does it matter? I don't know. But it feels like the bits heat up less, and I think they do a better job of making a cut. They're running a little slower. So that's what we're doing. And you know what? If I'm off a little bit, I can always oversize that hole to compensate. Like, this doesn't have to be a precision hole. Especially not in the prototype. Where the hell did I just put my chuck key? That's why you always put things back in the same spot. That way you'll know where they are. All right. In for a penny, in for a pound. Am I right? Can't wait to see how far off I am. Oh, to raise this up a little bit. I need to put an LED bulb in that. That's hot. So you can see the wiggling from the out of round. Oh, all right. We just broke through. He's like, or maybe we didn't. Or we did, and I'm just incredibly far off. I mean, we'll find out, right? All right. Either I went through and I completely pooched it, or that bit still isn't long enough to clear both directions. So what I'm gonna do, now that we've got that hole made, I can swap out to a regular quarter bit. Maybe that's what I need to do on the final one. Just buy a really long 1/4 inch bit. I mean, I'm sure somebody makes such a thing. All right, I think I just pooched the hole. Oh, wait, there's a chip. There's just chips in the way. Oh, I'm very close. I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see the tip of the bolt protruding right there. It's just slightly off. Yeah. Here we go. Just debris in there that's hanging it up. All right, I'm going to try and push it through. What the hell is this? Oh, yep. See it down at that end. Where are we? It's down there. It's up there. You can see it clearly there. All right. See it clearly there. Let's give it a little shove. There it is down there. Sweet. I'm off a little bit, but not so much that it ain't going to work. Hey, all right. And see light through it. Now I want to make another PHAT opening there. I'm pretty sure the only reason they do this is to make the mounting a little easier, but all right. See if it fits in the plane. Almost. So this is way too far forward. Yeah, I got the alignment slightly off. And also, this is sitting too proud, too high. Oh, this access hole is deeper than mine. That's what that problem is. That's easily remedied. But this is also, I need to shave this back. That as tight as that blade gets. All right, I need a not crappy coping saw before I try anything else like that. And I remember now I've always hated coping sauce. I know I'm going kind of quick and leaving this kind of rough, but this is only a prototype, so I'm not sweating that part too much. All right, so I need to embiggen this hole a little, and I need to drill this hole. Which this I'll probably just do with the hand drill. And I think the other one I might just freehand with the Forstner. This needs to be deeper. Oh, that's not the size. Yeah, I know. I probably should clamp this. Well, I hope I didn't go too deep with that. That's important. I need to get that depth correct when I do the final one. All right, let's drill this hole. Go with a 1/4 inch again. Still not enough thread there, I don't think. Go a little bit deeper. I mean, obviously, I'm going to need to be a little more precise with these when I do the final. Got some wood shavings in there still. Oh, it's also off. Because that's where there's such a deep opening on this side of this one. So their drill bit would fit. Here we go. That's enough threads for this to catch on. Yeah, obviously the finished one can't be made out of pine, but all right, that needs to come down. It's impacting there, but oh, that is way more comfortable. See if I can actually use it to plane now. There, can you see okay? You're twisting a little. It's not quite perfect, but it's way more comfortable. I need to thin, I don't know. Man, that's damn close. So it does on a, see how it does on a piece of hardwood. Oh, I'm playing the wrong direction. Let's see. All right, it's pretty good. Maybe thin this out a little bit and raise that notch up. It's pressing into the web just a little bit. And then take this down just a little bit. That's far more comfortable, is what that is. Very well done, me. All right. I am definitely going to make a finished version now out of that piece of mahogany, some nice hardwood. I may try reshaping this a little bit more just to get dialed in a bit. But anyway, thanks for tagging along. See you in the next one.